Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Legacy of the Rimlen, Duel to the Death edition, because every fantasy story needs one of those. But before we get into the details of what happened last time and what led to these events, I would kindly ask the lovely people who have once again joined me in this little adventure to introduce themselves and their characters. I've rolled some dice in the background, and the dice say that we should start first of all with Dely. Dely, could you please go ahead and introduce yourself and your character?
Absolutely. Hello everyone, I'm Dely, and as usual I'm playing as Muninn, a travelling scholar from Brightland. Currently in a little bit of a pickle, not as much as Anghel, but I mean, we'll come to that.
Debatable. I will say that, like, if a stray rock from what Anghel was doing flies your way, you might be in worse trouble.
Yeah.
We'll get to that, I guess. But thank you very, very much, Dely. And speaking of which, Show&Tell, could you please go ahead and introduce yourself and your character?
Yes, hi, I'm Show&Tell, and I'll be playing as Anghel, who is, in big trouble. But he brought it on himself, so I guess it is what it is.
Yeah. I guess I will promise you that nothing fatal will happen, because the centaur is not trying to kill you.
I mean, we did say a duel to the death, didn't we?
Oh, no, okay. You're right. You're right, I did. I made a bad metaphor. Thank you for pointing it out. But yeah, that was Show&Tell. Thank you very, very much again. Next, according to the dice, we would have what's likely to be the wild card, Ashen. Ashen, could you please introduce yourself and your character?
Yo, I'm Ash. I'm playing as Illona as usual. And she's more and more co-piloted. I am... It's kind of awesome.
Yeah. We'll get to what Illona might be up to this session. I'm very, very curious how the session will go.
Yeah.
Either way, thank you. Thank you very, very much, Ashen. Either way. So, last time, what happened was after you guys failed to stop the raging fire. Not that there was much chance left to do so anyway. And yes, thank you, Ashen. And after that happened, you heard some loud horns from the north, as after the monastery was destroyed and burned to the ground, a bunch of centaurs of all things emerged from the woods. You guys remember how, like, the village you passed through said, oh no, there's like a bunch of horses. No, there's people riding horses that are like terrorizing the sheep. Yeah, that's the thing. Anyway, the centaurs emerged, started shooting at the monks. It was sort of a concerted effort. The ghosts were like penning the monks in, and the centaurs were shooting them at a sort of distance. And the three of you were sort of, for a bit, unsure what to do. Anghel, unsurprisingly, decided to be a hero and sprung into action. Illona decided to take a more cautious approach and sort of stay to the sidelines and attempt to extract Anghel when the chance came. Meanwhile, Muninn went to retrieve their belongings after like being let go by Rimlen, and decided to try to also get Anghel out of what was going on, but Anghel wasn't budging. Anyway, when Anghel reached the centaurs ceased fire because they did not want to hurt Anghel. They called Anghel, like, I don't remember the exact wording I used, but basically like a person of interest to Cassius. Something like that. I don't remember the exact wording I used, to be perfectly honest. But either way, Anghel wasn't budging, and I think it was mostly the Anghel being unable to communicate and the centaurs like interpreting Anghel's actions that led to our current situation where Anghel and the centaur leader are going to fight in a duel. Not to the death necessarily, though you never really know. Angel's demands for the duel were, if he wins, the centaurs back off, stop hurting the monks, typical good guy stuff. The centaurs' terms were, if they win, if he wins, because there's only one centaur fighting, Anghel will instead, because he's well known as a master craftsman, build like a giant wooden offering to offer to Acesius, because Anghel's well known as a craftsman, at least among the centaur. So that's more or less where we left off. If I remember correctly, Anghel sort of squared off with their magic ladle. Muninn was next to Anghel, trying to get him to leave the centaurs to their business, but was unsuccessful. Always Thirsty and the horse are near Anghel, but Show&Tell will decide if they get involved or not. Illona is nearby, and as Anghel readied their ladle, the centaur hefted a large boulder and prepared for battle. So, as I go to turn on the background music, I guess I'll ask my more or less usual question. What's going on with everyone? How are you guys doing? How was your day?
Pretty good.
Do you guys want me to ask, hey, Show&Tell, tell me how you're doing or whatever, or do you guys want to volunteer?
Well, I can start. I can just say that Uncle's preparing for the fight. I don't know, and I don't know if he's convinced that he will win. I don't know.
Oh, Anghel did have that epic. No, that was the session before, but the epic speech of how Naruto wanted to save Sasuke, basically. Maybe,
yeah, an epic speech. What?
Basically, when Muninn tried to discourage Anghel said, "How can I save my sister if I can't do this?"
Yeah. That's true.
Either way, Anghel is resolved. I'm very curious. What's Anghel's immediate thought as the centaur hefts this large boulder?
Well, I guess his first thought would be, "Oh shit, what is this?" But then he's like, "Okay."
Fair enough. Next, Ashen and Dely, do you guys have a preference, or shall I pick among you?
I don't have a preference.
Yeah, I mean, I think mine would be. I usually don't have a preference, but mine would be quite quick to say, I think.
Sure. Please go ahead.
So, Muninn's very, very wounded. If someone were to sneeze on them, they would probably perish. So they as much as they'd like to help Anghel, they obviously feel like they can't. That doesn't mean they can't cheer Anghel on. Oh. So maybe that's.
You roboted a bit. Could you please repeat that?
Oh no.
After that, they cannot help Anghel. That's where you roboted.
Okay. So they can't help Anghel because they might die if they sneezed, but they could always cheer Anghel on.
Yes, that they may. I'm curious, Muninn. Does Muninn have any opinions or stance on this general conflict? Assuming Anghel and Illona and Muninn themselves weren't necessarily there. I'm very curious, what would Muninn's opinion be on what's going on at the moment?
As far as the centaur, the centaurs killing the monks and stuff like that, I mean, Muninn feels like it's a bit of a weird situation, to be honest. Why would Acesius send centaurs of all things to kill these monks? But it is a bit of a pretty dire situation because, I mean, regardless of their beliefs or not, they're essentially being slaughtered because monks. These aren't the Last Airbender kind of monks. they're just defenseless, right? So it's pretty dire.
True. I would agree with you, like, as a third-party observer, so to say. Thank you very, very much, Deli, for that insight. Ashen, I guess you, like, briefly describe what Illona's view is, like, her point of view, because she's a bit far away from the action at the moment. But because she is far away, she also has, like, a better perspective on what might be going on, like, a macro level. Again, Illona noticed last session that the ghosts were more or less, like, herding the monks towards the centaurs, successfully, I might add. Currently, the monks are, like, all clustered in a circle, praying desperately. Interestingly enough, the ghosts seem unable to reach the monks at this specific moment. And from the other side, again, there's the centaurs. The centaurs were harming the monks with bows until Anghel stepped in. You don't know. I would imagine that Illona, even if she didn't necessarily hear what words were exchanged, I think she would have a pretty good idea of what was going on, as, like, the centaur stopped shooting, one particularly large centaur stepped forth to fight Anghel, etc., etc., and Muninn sort of stepped to the side. Like, I think it's pretty obvious that, like, an honorable duel is going on, so to say. Make sense?
Yeah.
And again, Illona is with Rebob, and Rebob would more or less turn to Illona's opinion on the matter. And I'm very, very curious, Ashen, could you tell us what Illona's opinion on the matter is, so to say?
I think this is kind of basic. It's like every fight, this is Illona's mindset recently. But she's kind of like, not again. she doesn't really care about the monks too much. And she doesn't feel like too invested in this. And like with all the drama from last session, and like the one before that, I guess as well. Like she's just, this is a shit show. I want to get away from here. Kind of like with the compel you gave me last session as well. Like
again, the compel, like the wording of the compel wasn't necessarily Illona has to get away at all costs. It's just that Illona's main concern is getting away. Make sense?
Yeah.
All right. On that note, and do any of you have any other thoughts you'd like to share, or shall we begin the quote-unquote honorable duel?
Let's begin.
I'm ready. I think I'm not, but okay, let's do it.
It's all right. I don't know. Always first he hangs you like a wine skin to like get ready, I guess. So, as we begin the duel itself, again, what happened last time, I think, was the centaur introduced themselves as Hephis, the son of Akrida, and said something to the likes of, "It will be an honor to fight you." And someone will skip their turn. As for Hephis's turn, he will spend it creating an advantage as he lifts that giant boulder up and prepares to throw it at Anghel. So I'm gonna roll forceful to see if he creates the advantage or not. All right?
Okay.
He does, but he only gets one charge. And while I type that in, it shall be Illona's turn.
Okay. Can I like use my action to make an advantage by like scanning the area and like kind of pointing to what's the best angle of attack could be? Like,
Definitely.
screaming it out.
Definitely. Two small caveats I would add. Number one, as always, currently it's Anghel fighting the centaur one-on-one, currently. Which means I have only one fate point to spend. If Illona gets involved, I'll have 2 fate points. If Muninn gets involved, I'll have 3, etc. That's caveat number 1. Caveat number 2, Illona's currently a bit far away, so even if you do discover something interesting, you will have to like communicate it to Anghel. Make sense?
Yeah.
That doesn't mean you cannot do it, just mentioning the like obstacles in your path currently, okay?
Yeah. If it's okay with Anghel that I'm joining in a bit, potentially ruining everything with an extra fate point, then I'm willing.
I think Anghel needs any help he can get, so definitely.
All
And
right.
I'm in.
Awesome. Rebob sees you like walk forward and like whispers, "What are you doing?"
We gotta help them. I don't think he'll stand a chance alone right now. Trust me, I don't want to be here at all, but like, I don't want to just leave him and let this play out.
He lets out a deep sigh, unsheaths his sword, and prepares to follow you.
Woo! Go, Rebob.
So, what does Illona do? Again, so you're like scanning the environment looking for potential advantages?
Yeah, and also like, maybe it's like too general, but like also weaknesses in the defense, you know, the center.
Yeah. No, it's not general. I think that actually narrows it down quite well. All right. May I please get a careful from you?
You may. A 3.
I'll oppose with the centaur sneaky, okay?
Okay. Banger.
Good news for you guys, the centaur has a sneaky of 0.
Oh.
Wow.
So, per that means, Ashen, you get 2 charges on your advantage. As you're...
Fuck yeah.
You can clearly tell the centaur is quite a skilled fighter. A bit more of a brute force one, given the fact that he's like wielding a giant boulder. But even though he's skilled, he is not subtle. So it'll be easy to like tell Anghel like, hey, there's no like hidden attack behind like him throwing a boulder. He's just throwing a boulder. Make sense?
Okay, yeah.
Do you have a name for your advantage?
Guardian?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. That works for me. Also, I would ask, does Illona's position on the map change?
Yeah, I guess I go a tiny bit more forward. Still like out of...
You can also click and drag your little token if you want.
I'm struggling. There we go.
All right. Duly noted. Currently you'd also have to like communicate that to Anghel, but I don't think that would necessarily be a big obstacle, at least not right now. Okay. Is that the end of your turn, Ashen?
Yes.
Noted. Rebob will skip his turn currently, leaving next Muninn.
Hello.
Hi.
I have something in mind. So if I try and create an advantage, I feel like you've just told this to Ashen, but my brain is smooth, so I just want to confirm. If I try and make an advantage that Anghel can use, or Show&Tell can use, does that count as me joining the fight and giving you a fate point?
It would, yes.
Okay.
I will say that, like, just because you're in the fight does not necessarily mean that you'll be a target. Make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. Would giving assists also count as me being in the fight?
It would. Yes, it would. Yes.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Okay. I think for this round, Muninn's just gonna stand and like have their arms crossed and sort of like just on the sidelines, like watching the event. And I don't think I'll do anything for my turn.
Noted. Okay. Then Muninn skips their turn. Next shall be Anghel. Anghel, you see this centaur lift the giant boulder and like preparing to throw it at you. What do you do?
Prepared.
You're
Okay.
not currently like under direct attack, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, but I know it's coming.
Correct.
What will we do? Well, how far away are we from each other?
That's a very, very good question. I would also ask, do you, Show&Tell, have a preference? I'm only asking because if the centaurs assume this is a honorable duel with like both participants agreeing to the conditions, even though Anghel hasn't said anything, do you have like a preference of how big the quote-unquote arena should be? Or would you like to leave it to me?
I don't think, like, in terms of Anghel, I don't think he really cares too much.
Okay.
Like, did they ask? I mean, how does that work?
They didn't, funnily enough, but I'm giving you the chance, if you want, to say that maybe they did. So, up to you.
Yeah, I'm like thinking if Anghel would know or like would have.
If not, and obviously if you're like dissatisfied with how I envision it, do feel free to say so. I'm imagining the quote-unquote arena has like a diameter of like 20 or maybe like 15 meters, something like that.
Okay, I think that sounds fair.
Which would mean, I guess, the centaur would be like 6 or 7, or maybe like 8 meters away from you, let's say. Sorry, American viewers, that's like, for Americans, that's like 24 feet, something like that.
8 meters. Like that's like
a bit of a distance away.
Yeah. Okay. I was like thinking maybe Anghel could just like tackle it or something, but
it's 4 Anghels in
distance. Yeah, correctly. It's a little more though. I don't think he's like 2 meters, but okay. Damn. So he's like long range. I don't know how far you can throw that. Let's assume that he can throw it very far. So I guess Anghel needs to get close though. Or you could try the ladle. Okay, so for now I guess Anghel will try to, like, he can't attack right now. So I guess he will try to create an advantage, I just don't know exactly how.
Have you ever played Show&Tell Devil May Cry? Not Devil May Cry. Deli, you've played it on stream. What's the like game with like Senator Armstrong? The name's escaping me.
Do you mean Metal Gear?
Metal Gear, that's the word. Metal Gear.
Yeah, Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
Yeah. Have you ever played that Show&Tell?
No.
There's a scene where the main character deflects like large boulders and like a bus and stuff with a sword, so that's what I'm thinking you'll do for the ladle.
Yeah, that's what I'm imagining, honestly. Like, I wonder what will happen. I don't know like what the ladle will do, but I guess we're just like trusting that.
Anghel is basically Raiden in the Rimlen universe.
Okay. Ashen will get you to like write the soundtrack, I guess. Either way, it is Show&Tell's turn.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, maybe I don't know. What can create
maybe an advantage can be like a good position in combat. It can be something related to your environment.
Yeah, I was thinking about like a position, but what position do you take when someone's throwing a rock at you? A boulder, right? Like, what can you do? Because my first thought was like, oh, he, kind of digs his, feet into the ground. I don't think that really helps, actually. I think that's the opposite of what we want.
The beauty of the game system we are using, Fate Accelerated, is that ridiculous stuff can happen if you roll the appropriate dice. So,
Catch it with your forehead.
unironically, that may happen.
Like, I'm trying to think. If I want to attack at any point, I need to do something. Okay. Maybe he's gonna start running in zigzags. Or not running, but just kind of, moving, like not staying in one place, basically. To make it a little hard to aim.
And you're using that to create an advantage, correct?
Yeah, oh shit, but that's like not my big... That's gonna be like, what is that gonna be?
Careful or quick, I'd leave the choice up to you.
How much careful do I have? Ugh. Damn it. I thought maybe I can make it flashy somehow, but I don't know. Like... Yeah, I don't guess. Okay. I guess we'll go with careful, though. Yeah, I don't have much hope.
Alright. Can I please get a careful from you?
Damn dog.
5 is pretty good.
Oh, you got you got a 5 because it's not showing up on my screen yet. Oh, it just did. Okay, never mind. Okay, with a 5, you create the shit out of that advantage. You get 2 charges on it.
Yeah? Damn. So why did a 6 not work for the other dude?
Different difficulty.
Okay, interesting.
So do you have a name for your advantage?
No. Zigzag. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
that
really
works.
stupid.
Yeah, that works. That works. You're making it difficult for the centaur to aim. Alright. Is that the end of your turn, Show&Tell?
I guess, yeah.
Do you want Always Thirsty and the horse to participate?
I guess for now, no.
Alright. Then they will stay to the sidelines. Narratively, I mean. And game mechanics wise, actually. Okay. Next in the initiative order will now on turn 2. Someone will skip their turn, and Hefis will, as promised, heft the big ass boulder towards you, Anghel. How do you defend yourself?
Okay, we're gonna try the ladle. I guess Anghel, with force kind of meets, like at least tries to kind of bat at the boulder with his ladle.
All right.
Like baseball, or how do you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, cool!
Pretty much. I don't know what will happen with it, but
That would be insane.
That would be like the best defense. You can yeet it back.
I don't know if you can do it, but yeah.
I believe.
Quick caveat, since you're using the ladle against a magical enemy, you get +1 on your roll.
Yes!
You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you.
It's a forceful?
It would be, yes. Sorry for not specifying.
Also a very philosophical question, but is the fact that the whole duel for the protection of the monks, does that count?
Yes.
Let me check the
Yes.
wording on your stunt and then I'll give the verdict, okay?
Sure.
It totally does. I'm buying this.
Yeah, I would say it does, yeah.
Yes! Okay. Let's try. And then it'll be like a 2. I knew it. I just knew it.
Wait, can I have to specify before, right? If I want to help.
Yes, you had to specify before.
Shit.
That's it. Show&Tell, you got a very unlucky roll, so my recommendation is to use your fate points, but it's up to you.
Yeah, you've got loads.
I'll have to. Oh, right, I do. Let's start using them. Oh wait, I need to think about something.
Also, a small request from you, Show&Tell, because I might forget. Could you please remember that you have +3 on your rolls this combat because of your stunt and the ladle?
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will definitely keep that in mind.
I would also try to do so, but yeah.
Let me just check quickly. Where am I?
What a philosophical question.
Where am I?
Wait, okay. An asp. Okay, he's protective and he fights for, other people. Does that count?
Yeah. Sorry, I was thinking of like the older wording of your stunt, of your aspect, and I was thinking, well, wait, does Anghel really care about these monks? But yeah, on your new wording, it definitely applies. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I read it different.
Yeah,
it does say for those he cares about, but protective.
You rewrote it at some point, anyway. Protective and righteous Prince Charming style definitely works. So,
oh right. Oh wow, I have the old one. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay.
It's alright. Yeah, so are you using your fate point to give yourself +2 or to reroll?
Reroll. I really hope it's worth it.
Let's see how it goes.
It's a 3. What the hell is happening? Like against Muninn, it worked. But now it doesn't.
Well, do you want to continue doubling down with fate points, or?
I don't know if I have an aspect I like to use. Wait, I need to open the right. Just a sec. Oh wait. I don't even have to... Oh, whatever.
I think the only thing you changed from... Well, no, actually you rewarded a bunch of them, never mind. But like the...
It did, damn it. Is it... Oh, yeah, okay, it is this, okay. Wait a sec. Sorry.
No worries whatsoever. I'm also currently debating whether the centaur will use his advantage to beat you up.
Oh. It opened as a tab. I hope. Okay, turn the recording.
No worries. We'll
okay.
I can fix it. No worries.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about as well.
Yeah, that was unexpected. Okay.
If it makes things easier, I can send you an image on Discord.
No, I have it now. It's just that
okay.
I didn't expect it. I don't know what I can eat.
The boulder flies in slow motion, all anime style, as Anghel has a flashback. What's the flashback about?
I don't think there's anything for you. Oh, I should have thought of that.
My friends used to throw rocks at me, and now this. And I used to hit them with later.
Totally be part of his past. Kidding. I don't know.
Sorry. Like the super epic voice when I was younger used to play baseball.
I guess. Show&Tell to like, I guess, cut the debate short anticlimactically. You also had advantages that you can use.
Yeah, does that count though?
Yeah, you can use them to reroll if you want.
Okay, let's go.
So you're using...
Because I didn't have the... Yeah, to reroll.
One charge?
Please work. Please. Yeah, one for now. Oh, it's a 6!
Oh, damn.
Is that enough? No, it's not enough.
That is, you have a 9 to Hephaestus 11.
This is gonna be insane. Oh my god.
To be fair, Hephaestus rolled very, very well. He rolled the second best possible outcome.
Okay.
Okay. Either way, I've decided. I think he'll use his charge of Centaur Strength to deal more damage to you.
What? No! Okay.
That's 13 to your 9. So 4.
Okay, let's do another one then. Another charge of zigzag.
Okay.
I don't know if to What was this thing?
You got a 6, you have a force pool of 5, so you got a slightly above average roll.
Yeah, I don't know if free rolling is going to be a good idea. But a +2... Well, I guess I could take it as stress. Okay, fine, let's do a +2 then.
Alright. You're using the other charge of zigzag?
Yeah.
Noted. So that just means 2 damage. How do you take it?
Stress.
Noted.
I'm thinking now, suddenly. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
No, I was just acknowledging what you said.
Oh, okay, sorry. I was just thinking that, we did say that if Always Thirsty and the horse join the fight, they will be targets, right? But in this duel...
It would depend on how they join the fight. And I don't
know. Who decides, actually?
I will say one thing. I will say I have as the DM, but also someone else, I guess, will account for the fact that more people will join on Anghel's side. And that's what I'll say.
You will get more fate points? Or someone else?
I cannot answer that question. I've already said too much, I think.
This will do something. That's bad. Okay. Like for now, I think he's the one who's skipping his turn all the time. Maybe. He's like watching for now. Okay. Anyway, yeah, never mind.
Okay, so you have taken your level 2 stress, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So you combine the fact that you're like zigging and zagging to try to avoid the boulder, and you're also trying to deflect it with your ladle, but it's a big fucking boulder. I guess I would say because the damage you took wasn't super severe, it was just your stress that you probably managed to deflect it, and it probably doesn't like hit you head on, but it probably like rattles you because it's a big freaking boulder. Make sense?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Some of the centaurs start oohing and awing. You hear a bit of applause.
Ooh. Ah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That is Hephaestus' turn. Next shall be Illona's turn.
Yo, okay. I continue using the thingy for Anghel, so he can have more information. Maybe I yell out some stuff if I see this time.
Sure, you can do that, of course. So you're doing the same thing of like trying to inspect, for lack of a better term, how Hephaestus fights to see if there's like an opening or something.
Yeah, and like also if he like throws another rock, I'm like, guys, he's throwing a bit to the left, jump right, stuff like that.
Makes sense. May I get a careful from you, and I'll pose with Hephaestus sneaky.
Yes. Oh my. Can I use a reroll?
Well, let's see what Hefis rolls first. Oh, a tie. A tie means you get your advantage. You succeed. Because Hefis rolls the difficulty, if that makes sense. It's not an overcome roll.
Okay.
Do you want
cool.
another charge on Guardian?
Yeah, and I would like to scream it out to Anghel. The communication part.
You describe what Illona notices. You clearly see after throwing the boulder that Hefis' next move isn't to throw another one, it's to charge at Anghel.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, can I say that to Rebob and yell it out in unison to increase the odds of him hearing?
Yeah, you can, yeah. Rebob will shake his head in disappointment. Well, not disappointed, more like, are we really attracting our attention to ourselves? But we'll do so.
Yay.
And Show&Tell.
Maybe I can sign it or something so it doesn't realize that I'm actually... Oh, sorry.
The question is if Anghel is looking your way.
Yeah, that was my question to Show&Tell, and I would let Show&Tell and or Ashen decide if Anghel acknowledges this or receives this information. Entirely up to you guys.
Are they shouting it or are they?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, if it makes sense that he would hear it, sure.
The ghosts are mostly quiet. The monks are praying but quietly. The centaurs are oohing and awing. Hefis isn't really saying much. I don't know if Muninn's particularly vocal, so I guess there isn't that much of a sound going on at the moment.
And if Muninn, what the fuck? If Illona and Rebob is yelling at the top of their lungs.
Yeah, I think my opinion, and I would emphasize the word opinion, is that it makes sense for Anghel to hear it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, sure.
Alright, Anghel, you are now aware that Hefis plans to charge at you. Some of the centaurs mutter, "That's cheating!" Blah, 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 blah. But nothing more happens other than rumbling.
No.
Does your position change on the map, Ashen?
No, it's not.
Duly noted. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Rebob will skip his turn. And next shall be Muninn's turn.
I think Muninn would skip that turn.
Before you do, Muninn, you hear the familiar voice of Akesius in your mind say, "Make sure your friend loses, for our mutual gain."
Oh.
Oh my life.
Oh, what the
Okay.
fuck?
This is tough. IRL, it's not tough, but for Muninn, this is tough.
Yeah, for sure.
Muninn will still skip their turn, but they will uncross their arms and they're not just passively watching anymore. They're if someone were to look, it looks like cogs are turning in their head.
Yeah.
Interesting. Next shall be Anghel's turn. Anghel, you are slightly rattled by the big boulder, but you're still able to act. And Illona and Rebob have just informed you that Hefis is about to charge at you.
Charge.
Run at you. Yeah.
I was trying to think what you do when you charge. How do you oppose that? You could either meet it head on. Ugh. It's a horse, though. It doesn't reach him. I guess maybe Anghel will wait for him.
Mm-hmm. Brace himself?
And then jump.
Oh,
and
okay.
then jump out of the way. But I don't know how that translates into game mechanics.
I would think of it as a careful advantage.
Okay. I'm not careful. Yeah, okay. I don't think it will succeed quite as much, but let's try.
All right.
It's a 1.
You're pretty dizzy from being struck with a boulder.
Oh no.
You're currently busy picking back up your ladle, let's say.
Shit. We're so losing this.
Well, actually, no, never mind, because the ladle gives you a +1. I forgot about that. So you have a 2, actually. Your stun does not apply because it's not a forceful roll.
Yeah.
A 2 is sufficient for the advantage.
Oh, okay. Yay.
Do you have a name for it? If not, zigzag kind of works, but I leave it up to you.
Yeah, I guess because he jumps out of the way, right? I guess we could just give it to zigzag.
Okay, I agree. All right. While I type that in, do Show&Tell do always firstly and the horse intervene in any way?
I'm wondering, because I mean, if Muninn's gonna be against it, I don't know. I don't know.
I mean,
Above board, you guys can discuss that among yourselves. You know.
I mean, Muninn should do what they think is right. Honestly, I mean, in any case, I think Anghel barely stands a chance here. So, whatever. I don't even know. Like if it will even matter. Now I'm thinking though. I mean, Fakessis is gonna do stuff anyway.
If.
Yeah. Like, what will it try to harm? Like the horse or always thirsty?
I will only say that per like how we've discussed things, if the horse and always thirsty stay out of the combat in terms of game mechanics, then game mechanics cannot affect them. Make sense?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. If I make them join, then Cassis could hurt them. Well, we're really desperate. Okay, whatever. I guess, I don't know what they can do. Whatever they want.
So do you want them to participate then?
I guess, yeah. Let's go with that.
All right.
I might regret it later.
You might. All right. Okay. So, always Thirsty's turn then. Unless, Show&Tell, is that the end of Anghel's turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Always Thirsty will yell out, "Brace yourself, my prince. I know you can do it. You're the chosen one after all. The Prince Charming of us all." And
Chosen one.
that's supposed to be an assist.
Yeah, I got it.
As for the horse, that's actually something I need to think about. What can the horse do?
I think it can neigh encouragements, you know? Like,
That's one
like I
possibility.
just...
Show&Tell, is it alright if the horse does not do something mechanically this turn, but it is something that will benefit you narratively, and then they can do mechanical stuff next turn?
Sure.
Okay. I think Illona might be the only one who notices this. The horse sort of meanders off, apparently in a random direction, but Illona, you'd actually notice that it's like clearing a path among the ghosts so that Illona can intervene if she wants.
I didn't really fully understand that. What?
So the horse is like going into the ghosts, like the ghosts who are surrounding the monks and the duel itself and all that. And it's like sort of clearing a small path basically for Illona to go through if she wants to.
All right.
To like take a more direct roll. That makes sense for everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Alrighty. Next, this is turn 3. Someone will not do anything. Next shall be Hephaestus' turn. As telegraphed, he will charge at you, Anghel, and to sort of like ram into you with like his much larger body. How do you defend yourself?
God, now I'm thinking that, running and like jumping out of the way is very not forceful.
If you word it right, it can be, I guess.
It can be.
If you word it right. Not sure how, but
I'm trying to think.
I'm open to it.
I thought you had like an idea.
Well, I actually do have an idea, but I'm not gonna say it.
I don't know. I can think. He jumps very forcefully. No. If it's not forceful, I won't stand a chance, so...
I do sort of have a suggestion as well, if you'd like to hear it, but...
Sure.
It's all good. So Hefe's running towards you?
Yeah.
You could run towards him and then, like, kick him in the stomach to, like, push... And then push yourself off of him, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like a parry.
Ooh. Interesting. Is it called a stomach? What?
Or good point. Maybe like the chest area, I guess. Then.
Oh, it would have to jump really high, right? Like.
If it's
like
the
maybe,
horse,
maybe just like the.
No,
if it's the horse.
Oh, the horse, the chest of the horse. You mean?
Yeah, because where his dick should be is like where the horse chest is.
Yeah, like the thing that connects his neck, basically.
Yeah.
The horse's neck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is what he's planning to ram himself into you with. No genitals involved,
okay.
though.
What?
There are no genitals involved, that's what I said. Not at the moment, anyway.
No, but what was it involved? I'm so confused, okay?
Nothing. Let's carry on.
What's happening?
I don't know.
Anyway. Oh yeah, I think I get it now. Okay, never mind. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll take that. I'll take you up on that. I do what Deli said.
Per Deli's description, that would be careful or forceful. I leave the choice up to you.
Forceful! And then it's not gonna... Oh, please. Please. It's a 3.
You do have
so it's a 6.
Yeah. No, you have a 7, actually.
Oh, it's a 7.
Because you have the assist, No, actually, no, it's just a 6 because you're not using the ladle, actually. Never mind.
All right. It's a 6. Okay. That's bad.
Do you want to invest fate points or advantages into it, or do we leave it at that?
Let's go with orange. Let's go with advantage. And reroll. Oh.
All right.
Please don't let me regret. Oh, it's a 6.
That's better, yeah.
Slightly.
Well, you do beat it because you have a 9 in total to his 8, so you do beat his attack. So, could you describe narratively what happens as Hephaestus runs at you? And, prepares to ram you?
Yeah, Anghel, runs toward him, and then jumps off his whatever area you want to call that thing. The front of him, I guess.
I'll say because of the force of your jump, it also momentarily pushes him back, and I guess you'll say, "You're stronger than I thought. I'll give you credit."
Okay, nice.
That was Hephaestus' turn. Next shall be Illona.
I continue with my approach of calling out, shot calling in.
All right, then please give me a careful and I'll oppose with Hephaestus sneaky. Okay.
Yes, I got a 1. Woohoo!
Well, Hephaestus got a -1 on his attempt to be sneaky. I'll say, as he says that to Anghel, that, "Oh, you're stronger than you think," you see him that thing where where people flex their fists. I don't know how to call it. I don't know how to call it, but
Yeah, they clench their fist.
yeah, but one fist in the other hand, something like that. Hard to describe. Anyway,
Like crack their knuckles.
yeah, that's a good one, Show&Tell. Thank you. It's very, very clear that Hephaestus' comment of, "Oh, wow, you're stronger than you think," than he thought rather, means that he intends to test out Anghel's strength. Basically, he intends to either punch or wrestle Anghel.
Okay. Well, I'll tell it to Rebob, and we will yell it out. It's gonna be punching or wrestling, man.
Well, which one, says Rebob?
Can I do an extra investigation of what is he more likely to do based on the stats?
No, but you can
Previous
sink a fate
fights.
point into it, and I will tell you.
Oh, yes, please.
Okay, if you sink the fate point, you also get 2 charges on your advantage instead of 1.
I'm fucking down. That's awesome.
What are you invoking? Which aspect?
I'm invoking as much as experienced risk taker.
Makes sense to me. Okay. It's pretty obvious that Hephaestus intends to use his greater height to wrestle Anghel, to push Anghel to the ground. Makes sense?
Okay. So we will yell out, "He's gonna try to wrestle you to the ground."
And Rebob takes up the call too. Anghel, do you hear this? I imagine so.
Yeah.
All right. Rebob will skip his turn otherwise. Illona, is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Noted. Muninn?
Muninn would say to Muninn would try. This is kind of a sneaky roll though, which is, I mean, yeah, why not? Let's do it. Muninn would say to Acesius "Oh, you want me to help sabotage this fight? Well, I mean, look at the size of that thing," referring to the centaur, and say I mean, I don't need to help him take Anghel down.
I said nothing of the sort. I did not say that you should sabotage it. I only said that you should ensure that your friend loses.
Well, Muninn would lie, or Munin's sort of lying in a way, and then he would say I don't need to do anything to ensure that happens. And this is a lie because Muninn doesn't necessarily believe that. Because Muninn believes
I did not say that you should do something actively. Just make sure. Take precautions, I suppose. All that matters is the outcome that your friend loses. I care
What if-
little about how that happens.
But if he loses, he will lose his life. Isn't this a fight to the death?
No. The centaurs want him as a craftsman. They will not kill him.
Oh, right. Sorry. I guess lore-wise, maybe Muninn didn't realize that, and Muninn would like sort of nod their head slowly, but it's like for Acacius, like a nod for Acacius.
If you could perceive a god nodding at you, you would perceive it, but I'm not sure how to communicate that.
Yeah. 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 But otherwise, Muninn wouldn't do anything.
Are they skipping their turn?
Yeah.
Noted. Okay. Next shall be Anghel's turn.
Okay, I have an idea. I think Anghel goes in for an attack, and he pretty much he uses his ladle to hit one of the horse's legs, like maybe hit it in the knee. I guess.
Sounds like a careful attack.
Careful! No, with force. Like he swings the ladle like, bam.
Okay, sure. And usually I would deem it as careful because you're like.
Because I aim for the knee, so maybe he doesn't aim for the knee. He just aims for the leg in general.
Sure. I'll take it as a forceful attack. You're doing it with the ladle, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, that means you have a +4 to your roll in total.
Okay, let's do it. Don't let me down. It's a 5.
So 9.
Plus,
and he got a 10.
Ah, damn it. Fine.
It's so close.
Yeah.
I think he kind of parries with his hoof, I suppose.
Okay.
Kicks the ladle away for the moment.
Away?
Well, not away
What?
from your hands. You still have it in your hands, but like kicks your blow away.
From him. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You hear like some ooh from the centaurs and some so close.
They were saying that about Anghel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Always thirsty on. Well, actually, Show&Tell. Anything else on your turn?
No.
Noted. Always thirsty will say, "Good idea, my prince. You can do it. Keep at it." Assisting you. As for the horse, do you want it to do? Either way, will be something game mechanics related. Something that will help Anghel or will help the situation in case it gets sour in some way.
Help the situation, as in help the monks escape?
Not necessarily. More like if hypothetically the situation would escalate, it would help in that sense.
I'm not sure what that means.
I'm being deliberately vague, but do let me know if there's if like
I don't know. How am I supposed to choose that? I don't know what that means. If the situation escalates?
gets worse.
Oh, well.
Like involves more people, let's say.
Yeah. Oh, well, okay, yeah, let's go with that.
The escalating option? Well, potentially
Yeah.
escalating. Okay.
Yeah.
Noted. Okay. How much attention, Anghel, are you paying to your horse?
The horse? Oh no.
It's not voicing anything on that note.
I don't think he does.
Okay. Muninn, how much attention are you paying to Anghel's horse? Because I think you're the only other person who might see.
If something crazy were to happen, they would like avert their attention, yeah. To the horse, I mean.
It's not really doing something crazy, no. I will say that the 7 I rolled as the horse is sneaky. So it's them trying to be subtle.
Okay.
Okay.
I would. I don't know if it's if is the horse like in Munin's line of sight.
Yes, but it's also like you can have lots of things in your line of sight, and it's a crowd of people.
Yeah.
Is that a horse?
If you want to be completely like fair, maybe you can roll me a careful, and that will determine if you see it.
Yeah, sure. All right, I'll roll a careful.
Let's see.
Number 2.
Head hurt. You're remembering your father too much from your level 6 consequence. I don't know.
Ouch.
In that case, I don't think I will reveal the name of the advantage that the horse has created. Just know that there's 2 charges to it.
Okay. So only the horse can use it right now.
Momentarily.
Okay.
All right. Top of the round. Someone might do something. Probably not, though. Hefis, as promised, Anghel, since you got like more or less close to him to like swing your ladle at him, he'll try to like push down on you and wrestle you to the ground. Again, intending to test out your strength. How do you defend yourself?
He tries to push him away, I guess.
Makes sense to me. May I get a forceful from you?
Yes. It's a 6.
Plus 3, because I'm not counting your ladle here. That's a 9.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, I thought you said something else. Sorry. It's a 9. If you had gotten a 10, you would have gained an advantage, but with just the 9, you do still succeed, but you don't get an advantage. Okay.
Oh well.
You push him away and display quite an obvious, like, superiority in strength, at least for the moment. And he seems, like, surprised, and as you like push him away and like get your bearings, he stops and claps at you, like genuinely impressed. And the centaurs take up the clap.
Not patronized, but okay.
It's a little.
It is kind of
it is a little bit. It is a little bit. Yes.
I mean, it is a horse, though, so that is pretty impressive.
I underestimated you. My apologies. That will not happen again.
Oh shit! No, but let's go back.
That was Hefes's turn. Illona is next.
I feel like I stacked up a lot of advantages, but I guess I'll continue.
Yeah.
Remember, you can use them whenever.
Like, who can use them?
You.
Yeah, but I want okay. The fact that she's helping Anghel, and then he should be able to use them, right? Like, whenever.
My determination is yes, because it makes sense to the situation. The only way I see it not applying is if you guys have any objections.
I don't.
Okay.
Then I'll keep on stacking them. More.
Yeah.
More.
Thank you. That would be amazing.
If you're doing the same thing, Ashen, once again, I'd ask you to roll careful, opposed by Hefes's sneaky. Okay?
I got a 4. Haha, he stands no chance. He got a bad
Probably. But we'll see. Okay.
Oh, nice.
You gain 2 charges on your advantage.
Yes, please.
Awesome.
And what do I spy with my little eye? What can I yell out now?
You see that that's a I think Hefes will pull out their sword and try to fight that way.
And Anghel needs me to say that.
I guess
The sword means he's gonna fight you with the sword, man.
I guess to like give you a bit more information, he looks like he's once again preparing to charge at Anghel, so still trying to like use his larger size to overwhelm Anghel and then strike with the sword. Make sense?
Yeah, okay. That's what I say to Anghel. Yeah.
I assume Rebob takes up the call as well.
Nice.
All right. The centaurs, they're getting a bit irked, so they will join the initiative.
Oh, shit.
They'll say...
Well, I knew they would have 3 thoughts.
They'll say, "That's cheating. Get him, boss. Get him. You can do it." And they will give Hefis an assist on their turn.
Oh no. Well, fair enough.
Illona, is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Rebob does nothing. Centaurs do that. Next shall be Munin's turn.
Can Muninn try and make an advantage for themselves without getting into the fight?
I would say so, yes.
Okay.
If it's clearly defined that it can only benefit Muninn. Okay?
Yeah, that's fine. In that case, Muninn would try and get to a better, like... I think Muninn can see that the centaurs that aren't in the fight, they're getting riled up, right? Muninn can notice that. So they would take the opportunity to get to a space where they're not going to be in, like, in the firing range, I guess.
Just to clarify, they don't seem like they want to intervene. Rather, they're annoyed by everyone else, kind of, but not really intervening. But that's
okay.
But yeah, you can still do that. I would take it as a careful advantage.
Yeah, sure. Oh wait, I got it. Yeah, sorry.
Right.
That was my key.
I'd say it's sufficient for one charge. Because it's like you're doing it preemptively enough that the difficulty is not high. Okay? Do you have a name for your advantage?
Okay, cool. Yeah, out of sight, out of mind, maybe?
Okay. I guess I'll say as you like move out of the way of any like potential charges or whatever, you briefly bump into Anghel's horse.
Ooh, Muninn would be startled for a sorry, I don't know if you heard that. Muninn would be startled for a second, and they would say like, "Oh," they would like say, "Oh, sorry," and then they'd like be even more startled because they said sorry to a horse, and as far as they're concerned, the horse is just a horse.
Looks at you, seems to be staring blankly. Well, it's odd that you remember the horse being next to Always Thirsty. What's it doing here?
Yeah, good point. Muninn would probably just chalk it up to the horse being like off its leash, but like narratively speaking.
Okay. Anything else on your turn, Deli?
Could Muninn like grab? I don't know if this if I'll be allowed to do this because it may count as a turn and not just a narrative thing. Could Muninn grab the horse's rein to like secure it?
Yes. They can attempt to. May I get a, I guess, quick forceful or careful from you?
Yes. I'll do it carefully. I got a 4.
You reach out for the reins and grab them and... Wait, you just thought you grabbed them, but you didn't grab anything. That was odd. You try again.
Huh?
You try again to grab the horse's reins and... Oh, you didn't grab anything again. Huh. That's unusual.
Ghost horse? Question mark?
Well, more like the reins aren't where Muninn thinks they are, if that makes sense.
That is interesting.
Okay.
Do this horse.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess potentially keep in mind that taking, like, there's also the option of taking hostile action against the horse, and I would take that as being involved in the combat. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that does make sense. I smacked the horse. I think Muninn will chalk that up to just being like concussed or
You cut
something.
out again. Is that the end of your turn, Muninn?
Yes.
Then it shall be Anghel's turn.
Woo! Okay. It's Anghel.
To recap, Illona and Rimlen warned you that the horse is gonna charge you again and then strike at you with his sword.
Is he far enough away to charge? Like, I mean, I'm just trying to remember what was the last interaction.
He tried to wrestle you down, you pushed him away.
Right. Okay, well, I don't know. Anyway, Anghel tries to go for the other leg with a strong swing from the ladle.
Noted. Noted. May I get a forceful from you, please? You have +4.
Let's go. It's a 6. No! That's the first hit.
You do 1 point of damage. Better than nothing.
Amp it up with some advantages.
Maybe, yeah, maybe. Let's go with that. Let's use a +2 with one of Illona's advantages.
All right. That would be 3 points of damage.
Oh.
Should I go further with this? I don't know.
Sure.
Yes.
Fucking combo up him, you know? Acha, acha.
Okay, let's do another one.
All right.
I was gonna say that, but another one. Call me asparagus.
Okay, if you use another one, I'll use one of my fate points to mitigate it.
Yeah, I'm one. Okay, let's leave it at that then.
Still 3 points of damage, not a bad start. He will take his level 3 stress.
Maybe I should have kept it going. Okay.
You strike at Hefis with the ladle. I imagine he charges at you and prepares to swing with the sword. Like narratively, he doesn't try to actually damage you, obviously, and you respond by kicking at one of his legs with the ladle, and I think he would momentarily trip and fall as you do that. And if you were to look, you would notice where you struck with the ladle almost like a severe burn mark.
Oh.
And you will hear the centaur say, "Well, that's just dishonorable. We thought better of you, Anghel. How dare you use one of those tools?"
He doesn't have anything else to fight with. Okay, whatever. He ignores them.
Understandable. Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
Noted. Always thirsty. Will yell out, "Keep at it, my prince! You've got him on the ropes!" Giving you an assist.
On the ropes. Let's not go too far, by the way.
Always thirsty is ever the optimist when it comes to you. You know that. As for the horse. Muninn, can I get your careful?
Yes.
Yes.
I rolled the wrong thing, by the way, ignore that. It's not upper arrow, it's +6. I'm re-rolling.
Thank God.
Okay. Unless you want to spend fate points, Muninn, as you're like attempting to grab the horse's reins and like to like restrain him, you once again make a failed attempt and like look down at the horse like what the hell is going on, and it's no longer there.
Whoa, what?
It's a
That's
magic
crazy.
horse.
Mona would can I like
You only see a small pile of dung.
Oi, oi.
Only the dung.
can Muninn actually whose turn is it?
The horses. But I'm waiting to see if you do anything narratively.
Okay. Narratively Muninn would look around bewildered.
Okay. I think the horse will continue doing what it was previously doing before Muninn interrupted it.
What is the horse doing?
That's a very good question. It gets 2 advantages.
Yeah, go horse. I don't know what you're doing. Keep at it.
Sweet. Support the horse.
Muninn, if you want,
We
you
may
can.
not understand you.
Muninn, if you want, you can roll me a careful to try to find it again.
Okay, I will do. If I'm looking around for something, do I get +2?
Actually, yeah, good point.
I got a 6.
That does mean we should have given you +2 before, but either way, it's insufficient. I'm sorry.
Ah, that's okay.
Okay. That was the horse's turn. Next. Someone will contemplate doing something, but for the moment they will not. So next shall be Hefis's turn, as he attempts to get up from his prone position and like ready himself for Anghel's eventual counterattack. Okay?
Okay. Wait, so that's an advantage? What is it?
Correct. And he does get 2 advantages.
Oh no.
While I type those in, Illona, it is your turn.
Hello, I will do more advantages.
Yo, Illona.
Okay.
I'll throw you a careful. You prepared?
Yeah, give me a careful, please, and I'll oppose with Hefis' sneaky.
Hiya! Got a 1.
Still rolling for Hefis. -1, of course. He is the opposite of sneaky.
I'm sneaky.
It's obvious. It's pretty obvious that he is like bracing himself and preparing to defend himself, assuming a defensive posture. That's no secret. What you will notice, Illona, that's not like immediately obvious to everyone else is that he's really limping badly from the leg that Anghel hit, like barely able to use it.
Oh! I'ma yell out, hit the leg! Hit the leg! And like, punch Rebob in the shoulder, like, yeah, join in on this one. Hit the leg!
He doesn't immediately, lets out a big sigh and says, hit the leg, and says nothing more.
I'm like, more passion, man, more passion! More energy!
Says nothing. Does Anghel hear this, I imagine?
Yeah, I mean, I wanted him to.
Yeah, I cut out. I think Anghel would, yes. Can you all hear me?
Teeironor, we lost you.
Yeah, I think we do.
Teeironor, my beloved.
Just us now.
As it does.
He's
as
just
it
like the
goes.
horse. Disappear.
Yeah. There's a pile of dung where he sat.
Oh man.
Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Did you hear this?
Yes, I
do
heard you.
wonder.
I heard you before. Like I could hear you before.
Is there a pile of dung though? Duel episode.
Not currently, no.
Still potential.
I mean, you never know. Okay. I think in response, just narratively, the centaurs will say, "Someone should go shut up that person," and they like begin to argue among themselves about who should go to shut you up, Illona.
Okay. Yeah,
Keep that-
fucking fight.
Keep that in mind for now. Keep that in mind for now, I guess. Also, I forgot to apply. The centaurs were assisting Hefis. I forgot to apply that, but whatever. I'll apply it from now on.
Oh,
Doesn't
right,
ma-
in the defense.
It doesn't matter too much. Well, I'll apply it from now on. Illona, is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Rebab will skip his turn. The centaurs will continue yelling out encouragements at Hefis, and they yell out, "Come on, for Cassius," and they begin like shouting, "For Cassius, and Hefis feels positively encouraged. What's the word? I'm trying to think of a fancier word, but you get what I mean. Hefis feels encouraged by those shouts, and he will get his advantage. Okay, next shall be Munin's turn.
Sorry to ask so many questions. It's just that my remembering rules is hard. But if I create so these advantages that we create, do they disappear as soon as combat is over?
Depends. If you travel somewhere else, yes. If you like stay in the same spot, and especially if there's a risk of combat reigniting, then no.
Okay, then Muninn would actually, before Muninn does that, Muninn would try and look around for the horse.
Could you repeat that, please? I'm sorry.
Muninn will try and look for the horse to see where it went.
Sure. May I get a careful from you?
Yes. I got a 6.
Oh, okay. The horse finally floundered somehow. You see it on like the outskirts of the sort of arena ring. Like, obviously there's the inner ring sort of surrounding where Anghel and Hefis are fighting, and there's sort of the outer ring, like that's where the horse is, beyond the centaur and the ghost. It sorry to like drive a joke into the ground, but it appears to be pooping and walking.
Poop.
What?
The
And-
dreaded poop walk.
And now
no.
I'll reveal the advantage the horse has created: slippery floor.
No.
This horse is awesome! Go horse!
Doesn't have so much poop though. Okay.
Dude, I'm so impressed right now.
He is specifically doing it around the centaur.
Wow. Just look like the stanky leg all around, dude. Legend.
Shut up. But yeah, it's brilliant.
So Muninn, you do see that happening.
Okay, Muninn would like...
Let's just say, for the sake of it, that you spot the horse, and the horse notices that it's spotted, and looks at you briefly, and then winks at you and continues doing what it's doing.
Muninn would like cringe and probably like they would pull their shirt up to their nose, like over their nose and mouth, if you know what I mean. But other than that, I mean, that would be all of Muninn. That's all she wrote.
So you're not doing anything on your turn, correct?
If that doesn't count as a turn, then Muninn would try and create an advantage by getting to a safer spot.
Sure, give me a careful, please.
A fall.
You succeed. Is it on analyzing your surroundings? I don't really think so. So it's only one charge.
Okay, cool.
Another charge of out of sight, out of mind.
Yes.
Noted. Okay. Since I'm thinking of like how Ashen is doing with time. My question, Show&Tell, do you think you have something like detailed plan for your turn, or like I'm trying to judge how much time Ashen has, I guess.
I think I need to go pretty soon. I was planning like 4 minutes, you know.
Okay. So I guess my first question before Anghel's turn. What will Illona do for the rest of this encounter? Well, I can sort of guess what she will continue to do, but
Yeah.
I guess my question would be, if Illona and Rebab are attacked by centaurs who want you to shut up, will Illona fight back, run away? What will she do?
That's right. And there comes the enemy rap. I'm guessing you said like if the people come after her.
Yeah.
I think the focus she would have then is to like run away.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would happen if the event would escalate otherwise, like not necessarily targeting Illona?
Yeah, I guess she would continue making advantages.
Okay. Do you guys have any other questions, Deli and Show&Tell, as to like what might potentially happen that we need Ashen's input on?
Oh, I feel like a guru. Ask me about life.
Mhm.
It's gonna be okay.
Mhm.
Where should I invest my money?
Cryptocurrency. Dogecoin.
Yes. I knew it. I don't have any specific questions, to be fair. I feel like it's good to ask Ashen before, obviously, but like I don't like. I'm annoyed because it's like it's a good opportunity to ask, but I don't have anything to ask.
And I trust you guys fully. You just go with the flow.
Mhm. Show&Tell, do you have any questions?
No, not really. I mean, I think what you covered was pretty much what I knew.
Okay.
What I know can happen.
Okay. Then for if there's any other issue, we'll decide among us what would Illona do, like the three of us. Okay.
Mhm.
Then Ashen, may I please ask you, as usual, to talk about yourself, what a lovely person you are, and where the people may find you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. I'm Ash, and you can find me on Instagram, where I have a little art page for just like every creative thing I do. I post there. So if you're into that, check it out there. Would be lovely to see you there. And I'm out.
All right.
Adios.
See you, Ashen. Thank you once again. We'll talk in our little chat, like regarding scheduling and all that stuff. Okay.
Yeah. See you guys soon. Bye bye.
See you later.
See you.
Ash.
Bye. Goodbye.
See you. Okay. Then resuming with the initiative, it shall be Anghel's turn once again.
Okay, Anghel, I guess repeats what he did before, because it kind of worked, sort of. And he hits the leg, the other leg.
Okay, I was wondering if it's the injured leg or the other one. Okay. Sounds like
Yeah, I guess Illona was kind of telling him to hit this leg, but I mean, with 2 legs, they will be even harder for him to function.
True. True. All right. May I get a forceful attack from you?
Yeah. It's a 7.
To a 10. So you have +4 and Hefis has +1, which means it's 11
it's
to
a
11.
tie.
It's 11 to 11, yeah. Good attempt.
Okay, I think maybe I will use one of Illona's advantages.
Okay. Okay, you use it to give yourself +2, correct?
Yeah.
Noted. That will deal 2 points of damage, which Hefis will take on his level 2 stress.
Oh,
Rest in peace.
What did? Can you guys not hear me?
Oh, we
now
can
we
now.
can.
I just said that he'll take his level 2 stress. That's what I said.
Okay. Awesome.
Noted. Okay. That was anything else on your turn, Anghel?
No.
All right. Always thirsty will yell out, That's it. Keep going, my prince. You can do it." Giving you 1 assist as usual. The horse. Now that you know what the horse is doing, I'd ask for your input, show and tell. Shall it continue to sabotage the centaurs in case they do anything, or shall it try to assist you?
I mean, how much? Oh, okay. Like, the fact that it's sabotaged the centaurs, like, how will that, like, in terms of game mechanics?
In terms of game mechanics, those advantages you guys can use if the centaurs ever decide to, hey, screw you for, like, yelling out encouragements at Anghel, we're gonna fight you. Make sense?
So, like,
Basically,
other people than Anghel will use.
Yeah, well, Anghel can also use it if it involves the, like, other centaurs.
Okay. How many did he make? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I guess maybe one last time.
All right. As it completely empties whatever it had in its intestines. With a 5, it's clearly running a bit low. It only creates 1 advantage.
I
Well,
like the phrasing of that.
All right. Top of the round. Someone will really consider doing something, but for the moment refrain. Hefis.
I'm really scared of that.
Actually, I should have put it in 2 question marks, but never mind. Hefis on his turn will, because you're like sort of battering him, and as you're like making it harder and harder for him to use his front legs, he uses his hind legs to like just lunge at you and tackle you. Make sense, Show&Tell?
Lunge. Okay. Like, I don't know how the tackling. Oh, okay. Just like, yeah. Okay.
How do you defend yourself?
Push him away again. I guess. It proves.
Sure, that sounds forceful, but the way you're describing it, the ladle bonus will not apply. Make sense?
Right. I should really think about that label. Let's go. It's a 5.
So you have an 8. Hefis has a 7 because he has a +1 assist.
Right. Okay.
You succeed. You push him back. He looks. You see maybe like a hint.
It looks what?
I hesitated. It didn't cut out. I hesitated.
Okay.
You see perhaps a small hint of fear, uncharacteristically, but he rallies himself with it's very, very difficult for him to stand on his front legs, but he tries to rally, ready his sword, and continue the fight. Narratively, I mean.
Okay.
Illona, I guess we'll do the old song and dance.
Yeah. I think so.
Show&Tell, can you press your careful button because you have the same careful as Illona?
Oh, sure. Let's do it. It's the same.
Well, Hefes has a -1, so no worries.
I mean, it could. Oh, you are getting okay.
Yeah. Illona wouldn't notice the fact that Hefes plans from now to sort of try to hit Anghel from the flank.
What?
If that makes sense.
We didn't. What?
Hefes plans.
I mean, I didn't hear.
Hefes plans on hitting Anghel from the flank with his sword. From the side.
Okay.
And once again, Illona creates the advantage, and I think she will yell out with Rebob. He wants to hit you from the side.
Okay. Cool.
Alright. Rebob will not do anything. The centaurs are getting a bit uppity, and two of them will go to try to teach Illona a lesson, but they will slip on something, and which will momentarily cause a bit of a panic. They are currently unable to attack Illona at the moment.
Interesting. Go horse.
Muninn, it is your turn.
Muninn will.
Oh, I should say for the centaur's turn in terms of game mechanics, they continue assisting Hefes.
Okay, cool.
Mm.
Muninn will try and make another advantage by instead of sort of distancing themselves, maybe I want to do it in a way that won't. I want to do it in a way where they won't enter combat, but obviously, so. If this doesn't enter Muninn into combat, maybe they'll start nudging, shoving the centaurs about as they walk around, but then they'll move away before the
shoving centaurs is definitely potentially hostile.
Yeah, in a nudging them, but in a way that is they'll nudge them and then they'll walk away before they're noticed, that kind of thing. Not
just to me,
because that's quite aggressive.
To me, this sounds like an attempt to create a sneaky advantage.
Yeah, go on. And my sneaky's not that bad. I'll try it then.
Okay, I'll oppose with the centaurs careful. Okay.
This could be really bad. Oh, I got it too. Hey!
Okay.
Fantastic.
You create your advantage and cause further chaos in the centaur ranks without directly implicating yourself, at least to the centaurs. Do you have a name for your advantage?
Yes. Well, no, but I can think of one. How about you know where there's a pit, a mosh pit. Yeah, we go with mosh pit.
Yeah, we can do. Yeah, makes sense. Alrighty. Is that the end of your turn, Muninn?
Yes.
Okay. As you end your turn, you hear Akessis' familiar voice ask, "What are your intentions, child?"
Muninn will sort of bend the truth and say, my intentions are to not get involved.
Explain.
As I said earlier, Muninn would think and say, the centaur is a monolith compared to Anghel, so I don't think it would take much. I don't think my intervention, as I said earlier, I don't think my intervention is necessary.
You are dodging the question, child.
Muninn would try and dodge it again and say, my welfare is also like my health is. Muninn wants to say my health is low, but that's like too video gamey. I don't know how to say that, but anyway, if I put myself into harm's way, you'll lose a follower.
Can I get a sneaky from you?
Yes. Oh, I got a 2.
You hear no reply.
Oh, I don't know if that's good. Okay.
Is that the end of your turn, Muninn?
Yes.
Anghel?
Okay, now Anghel aims for... Well, not... He just, like, swings in the general direction of one of the legs.
Okay.
Wait, are we close? Yeah.
You can close the distance fairly quickly. I don't consider you guys to be far away, if that makes sense.
Okay, so that's what Anghel does.
Please give me a forceful.
Oh no, it's a 2.
Well, the centaur didn't do much better either, but so you have for +4, 6. He has also 6, funnily enough, for +1.
Okay, I'm gonna use one of Illona's advantages.
He will use a charge of...
to reroll.
Oh, my bad. Please reroll.
I mean, I didn't explain. It's a 5 now.
I will use one of his advantages to reroll.
Okay, shit.
9 to 9. Funnily enough.
Damn it. Okay, another advantage for a +2.
Then he will use one of his advantages to tie it again.
Where are his advantages?
He has centaur strength, the very first one.
Okay, I'll use another advantage then.
I'll use my fate point to mitigate it.
Okay, I'll use another advantage.
Okay, then you deal 2 damage to the centaur.
Okay.
I'm currently out of fate points unless Muninn takes a more active role, in which case I'll have a fate point. That does mean that I'm obligated to accept compels. Also, what's the advantage? Not the advantage, the consequence you inflict on Hefis?
Number 2, right?
Yep.
Bruised knee?
Just bruised, or did you say something else?
I said knee.
Oh, okay. Bruised knee. Alrighty. You. Well, that's actually a nice reference, I guess.
It is. I
Lee.
missed it. Oh.
Okay. All right.
It wasn't intentional.
Yeah, it's a fun coincidence, I suppose. Okay. Anything else on your turn, Show&Tell?
No, I don't think so.
Alrighty. Always Thirsty will continue yelling out, "That's it! You've got this!" to, like, encourage you. As for the horse... The horse will, Muninn, give you an assist by also attempting to cause mayhem among the centaurs.
Oh, cool.
Interesting.
What I'm rolling is if the centaurs notice what the horse is doing, by the way.
Oh.
In terms of game mechanics, okay, the centaurs do not notice. In terms of game mechanics, Muninn, you have an assist, okay? As, like, the horse also bumps into the centaurs randomly and they go mildly frantic.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay. Trying to think... I think this music is, like, active enough. As the first question mark will start taking an active role now that Hefis is getting beat up. Per tradition, I will introduce the first question mark as Acesius, the son of Hypistos.
What? This is scary.
Yeah. This is becoming real. Oh god.
Alright. And you will notice something that has happened before as the temperature begins to increase and the sun grows hotter. Granting Hefis and the centaurs an assist. Okay, this is a god, so he can do whatever the hell he wants in terms of game mechanics. And the assist will get stronger as the combat drags on.
Oh boy. Okay.
Hefis' turn. What shall he do? Briefly reinvigorated, though I don't think he will, like, immediately notice the, like, change in temperature. He's still in, like, fight mode, so to say. He'll yell out to you, Anghel, "Defend yourself," as he tries to stab you with his sword to lunge at you.
Okay. Anghel parries the sword with his forcefully with his signal.
Well, I mean, I'm the one who decides, but sure. Give me a forceful.
I was just helping it. It's a 6.
So you got a 10 to Hefis' 8. Okay. So you succeed in defending yourself. You parry the sword aside. You're currently engaged in a sword versus a ladle duel, I suppose.
Yeah.
Question to you guys. Would Illona's actions change once she realizes that Acesius is getting involved?
I don't know.
Yeah, good question. I don't know. Part of me is saying no, but if she could get involved in a more cosmic or, like, ethereal way or whatever, so, like, if she could, like, it's a bit far-fetched, but maybe if Illona notices Acesius is getting involved, maybe she'll get the chicken involved in that. But I mean, I don't know how that would help.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think the chicken is against Acesius. Like in this fight, at least.
Yeah. And I don't know how she'd be able to use the chicken's power to help. As in, like, the god that is, not literally the chicken, but...
Nictelius, right?
Correct, Show&Tell, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't... Because Illona is currently not in immediate danger, if that makes sense. I think at least for this turn, she would continue trying to create advantages for Anghel.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
want to say yes, but, I'm very biased.
Mhm.
So
Why
Yeah, I reckon she'll probably still do it.
I think we established that Illona currently would still try to give Anghel advantages because she's not in immediate danger.
yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about
Let's
right.
go.
What's this? I'm having this sensation like there was something else I wanted to say, but I'm forgetting it. Anyway. Oh right, right. I remembered. I forgot so far to give, because Illona has been rolling against Hefis's sneaky. I forgot to give Hefis assists during the sneaky rolls.
Right. That's true. So all this has been a fluke.
We'll see. Show&Tell, can you please roll careful again because you have the same careful as Illona for simplicity's sake?
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot. Careful. It's a 2.
Well, the assists don't matter. Illona still succeeds.
Yay.
Illona would realize this is a sword fight, and sword fights happen in like pretty rapid motion, so to say. So I don't think there's much that Illona can say, because she might say, "Oh, he'll hit you from the left," but right that second he'll hit on the left, if that makes sense. What else would she notice? Do you guys have any questions that I can answer?
I don't know, to be honest. Maybe Illona would be like, I don't know if she would be pointing out what's happening or what's about to happen, but maybe like just general words of encouragement, because that's always been a really sort of strong staple.
Yeah, but that's
not what the dice say happens, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess once again she'll, just because I can't think of anything else, she'll notice how wobbly his front legs are and emphasize to Anghel, hit the front legs, I guess.
Okay.
Just because I can't think of much else.
Yeah, that works, yeah.
Okay. Rebob will not do anything. The centaurs, because the horse also messed with them again, they won't go after Illona this turn either. But they will spend their turn giving Hefis the customary assist of, at this point, just chanting, "For Acacius, for Acacius." Not much else. Muninn, it's your turn.
I think Muninn would continue to... Is Muninn still getting the assist from the horse, sorry?
Yes.
Okay, Muninn would use that assist to try and create an advantage again by, like, sort of doing as they were doing. So, like, it's trying to seem like they're trying to get out of a situation, but in reality, they're pushing people.
Okay. With the risks attached, I would add, give me a sneaky, please. And again, I'll oppose the centaurs.
Whoa! That was a fucking...
Damn.
That's probably the best
Good
sneaky
job.
roll I've ever done. Yeah, thank you.
It's a small bit of chaos among the centaurs as they are, at this point, I imagine, almost tripping among each other and over themselves with what's happening.
Oh, man.
You get 2 charges on your advantage, Deli. Is it the same one?
To mosh pit, yeah, please.
I don't know what mosh pit is. What is that?
A mosh pit is like, so when you go to a concert, there'll be like I don't know, like a collection of people or whatever, and they'll all be sort of like pushing and shoving each other, and it's called a mosh pit.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's usually usually people would go into like a circle, like they'll form a circle of people and they'll start pushing each other.
Interesting.
I've been in a.
Yeah.
You're not what? Sorry.
I won't comment. I've never been to one.
Oh, okay.
To a concert?
I've been in a couple. Sorry, am I interrupting?
I've never been to a concert or a mosh pit, but yeah. Finish your thought, I guess, please.
Okay. I've been in a few mosh pits, but a few of them have been in like like inappropriate situations. Like I've been in a club and they've been playing like really upbeat, like happy music. And we're all like sort of pushing and shoving each other and like screaming. It's really funny because it's usually like heavy metal music and like everyone's like, yeah, like all sort of raged up and everything. But I've done it before and it really like I don't know.
Okay, when you said inappropriate, I thought you were gonna say something else, describe something else, but alright.
No.
Noted. Muninn and Horse have turned the centaur group into a body pile, for lack of a better term. I don't know, a mosh pit, I guess. It's actually noticeable at this point, even to you or like Anghel. Like, assuming Anghel, you've been distracted with fighting Hefes, even you would notice at this point that the centaurs are in disarray.
Okay.
Speaking of which, Muninn, is there anything else on your turn?
I don't think so.
Then it shall be Anghel's turn.
Okay, so Anghel will hit the leg.
Yes, understandably so. May I get a forceful
With the
from you,
ladle.
please? May I get a forceful from you, please?
Mm-hmm. It's a 5.
Okay, so with the bonuses, you have a +4 bonus, so that's 9. Hefes has a +2 bonus, so that's a 10. So Hefes defends himself.
Okay, I will use Guardian
Okay.
for a plus.
Yeah, okay. I don't have any other things that I can use, so okay. You deal 1 point of damage.
Right. So maybe I will use 2. Like another advantage.
Okay. And not much choice. I don't have much choice. So instead of level 1 stress, he'll take his level 4 consequence.
I'm wondering, this is a 3, right?
Yes.
Maybe I should use another one. 3.
That'll be level 6 consequence.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, level 6 will be...
Please.
You did say that the ladle was, like, burning the leg?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like... I don't know what will sound like big enough for a 6.
Cutting the leg off, probably.
Yeah, no, he's not gonna do that. I mean, it's a ladle too. I don't think you can do that.
I mean, a ladle shouldn't burn things either, but it's doing it.
Yeah.
It could like melt the leg.
Yeah. Oh, melted leg.
That sounds more gruesome, but okay.
It is. Ouch.
Melted leg.
Yeah? You... describe the injury, please, because I'm trying to get a mental image as well.
I don't know. Like, it's kind of, the flesh is kind of melted. Like, you see the bone through it, I guess. Oh my god, this is disgusting. You just...
Okay.
Just imagine. I don't know.
Sure. Yeah, you do that. Perhaps, Anghel, you're even like surprised by the effect you're having with that ladle. And
For sure.
Hefes uncharacteristically like lets out a shout of pain, pretty much garnering the attention of all the centaurs who like stop in their tracks because this is very, very unusual. Anything else on your turn?
No.
Always Thirsty on his turn, as usual, will assist you with... Good job! You've got him! You've got him, come on! And the horse... What shall the horse do? I guess continue messing with the centaur, I guess? That alright with you guys?
Yeah, definitely.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, the centaurs have no idea. Can I give you 2 more advantages to your mosh pit, Muninn, I guess?
Yeah, sure.
I wonder how we can use these advantages.
Just in case the centaurs decide to get ugly, I guess. Okay.
Cool.
Cassius will continue boosting Hefis for as much as that matters. So instead of a +1, now will be a +2. So Hefis will have +3 in total. On his turn, Hefis. He will... I guess just strike out at you, Anghel, in desperation, trying to like get you away from him. If that makes sense.
Well, I was starting to feel bad for him, but like, seriously.
How do you defend yourself?
He will parry, like hard, swing hard.
Please give me a forceful then.
It's a 4.
So you have +4, so that's 8. Hefis has +3, so that's 9. So you'll deal 1 point of damage to you.
Mm-hmm. All right, fair enough.
Okay. Just like his desperation gives him this last boost of strength, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And I think before Illona's turn, I think Hefis will concede the fight because he realizes that he's outmatched.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So, obviously, per the terms of the fight, he will agree to like leave the monks alone. Do you guys have any other concessions that you'd like to extract from him? I guess... Dely, you will speak in the name of Illona, because Muninn didn't help that much, if that makes sense.
I mean,
yeah?
They did help a little with, like, they kind of prevented the centaurs from attacking Illona, but okay. But I guess...
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay, fine, then I should have included my other fate point, but okay.
Oh.
We'll go with it. We'll go with it. Anyway, other concessions you have you'd like to extract from the centaurs. Keep in mind that this is a concession, so you're a bit limited.
Okay. Okay, he won't attack the monks.
And he would... his proposal, well, quote-unquote proposal, would be to, like, withdraw back into the woods.
Okay, can we say something like he will never attack the monks again? Or is that too much? Like that... Or the people? Or whatever.
The people is definitely too much. I'm trying to debate on the monks specifically. I guess that's fine, because that was the term, part of the... Well, an extension of the terms of your duel, sure.
Kind is like... Could we also ask that the centaurs get the ghosts to go away?
The centaurs and the ghosts, even though they are allied, the centaurs have no power over the ghosts.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I mean, the ghosts themselves, were they hurting the monks?
In the rare occasions where they caught the monks, yes, but they currently are unable to get to the monks.
Because they're praying. Probably.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and the monks will have to take care of themselves then. Never. I mean, they can do it.
Okay. Going back to the topic at hand, anything else you'd like from Hefis?
Not really. I think that's what Uncle's mostly interested in. And I can't think of anything that would really give us like an advantage in anything.
All right. Then for narrative's sake, as Hefis momentarily drives you away and like scores a small hit on you, a small one, he then lets his sword drop and painfully falls to one knee on the like not destroyed leg and says,
Yeah.
I yield, you are clearly the better one. Well done.
Anghel kind of lowers his ladle and just looks at him like surprised. Like you said, he was surprised about how much damage the ladle did and the
centaurs momentarily like stop wrestling with each other and just like stare stunned, and one by one they begin applauding you.
Did you say something? Because I didn't hear.
One by one they begin applauding.
Really? I mean, because they were complaining about the ladle and everything. I didn't think they did.
Well, you still won. I would say they don't look super happy, but they are applauding.
Okay. I mean, they have like, I don't know, a very strong sense of something. I don't know exactly what, but
sure. Okay. I'm curious how's Muninn reacting.
Muninn's definitely like a little bit stunned is kind of a strong word because like they believed in Anghel, although they thought like, wow, this is really stupid. But like not stupid actually, more like, you know, when someone is so brave that it's stupid.
Yeah,
like,
definitely stupid. I agree.
Kind of like that. But then Muninn's also not very surprised that Anghel won because Anghel has won against worse, like more powerful things, you know.
Not alone though, I don't think. But anyway, here it wasn't alone either.
That's true.
No, here it wasn't alone either. So.
What are you trying to sneak off with, Deli?
What am I trying to sneak off with?
What's happening?
Hello?
Yeah, did you not roll sneaky?
You rolled the sneaky. Twice.
Oh, sorry. Twice. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I did not notice that. It's because of my push to talk. It's like too close to the mouse trackpad.
Oh, okay.
That's so funny though.
Okay, interesting. Okay. Can I get a careful to see if you notice something? It'll be a very difficult roll.
From who?
Muninn.
Oh, okay.
Is it to look at something?
No.
Okay. I got a 2.
I apologize. Okay. Then the centaurs like pick themselves up. Maybe like one or two of them go to like help Hefis walk, understandably. And
oh, poor Hefis. I feel for him. Maybe I shouldn't. Okay.
As they do so, as they approach, Hefis will say, "It was an honor facing you, Anghel, son of Mihai. I foresee that you will become a great hero in the future, and it was an honor to meet you, well, before." And he gives a smile, but he's obviously in pain.
Anghel kind of just blinks at him. I don't know if he knows how to react. But then he just kind of nods, I guess, eventually.
Just a small word of advice. I believe you're on the wrong side of this conflict, but you've made your choice, and I will respect it.
Ooh, that's a good question. Like, I mean, like it's a good food for thought, I guess. Even though I don't know if that.
Do keep in mind that he's biased.
Yeah, and I don't think that Anghel is even really on the monk's side. He's just on the side that doesn't. He's definitely against the gods, but not like he really believes in the other so much.
Sure. On that note, Muninn, you will hear the familiar voice of Cassius say, "Well, that was disappointing."
Muninn would kind of not respond in a... Well, actually, no, Muninn would say, like...
Muninn would say, like...
Yeah, it just ended.
Yeah, I thought I was having audio issues again.
No, it's just me. Muninn would say, I can't, I couldn't risk him losing his life. Referring to Anghel.
I thought I taught you better than that, child. Still, this will only prove to be to your collective detriment. Well, I look forward to perhaps working with you again under better circumstances. I don't consider our partnership to be over. I'm just disappointed.
I hope I can sorry, words escape me today. Muninn would say I hope we can meet again under better circumstances too.
Oh, we will meet again. Well, whether under better or worse circumstances, even I cannot say. But do look forward to a visit from me this night.
Alrighty.
That sounds like a proposition above board, like he wants to sleep with me.
Realize that the wording may come across that way, but he's being very, very authoritative in his tone. Take that as you may, I guess. Muninn, you would know that Cassius is known in mythology.
Muninn doesn't say it.
I guess Muninn, you would know that Cassius is known in mythology to like sleep around, so sure.
Okay, cool.
Oh no.
Muninn would like probably find the double entendre of what Akess said, like amusing, but they would like be hopeful that it's like, oh yeah, he must obviously mean that in a non-lewd way, so I'm hopeful to see him in a non-lewd setting.
Okay.
Sure. Duly noted. And as the centaurs withdraw, the ghosts momentarily stay in place, continuing to try to assail the monks. And then all of a sudden they return, like go 180 and return to the crypt, the graveyard.
Thank God. Muninn would like walk to Anghel. We're out of combat, obviously, aren't we?
That is correct.
Okay. Muninn would like walk up to Anghel, and sort of say like, as they approach, they would say like, they would probably like slowly clap, maybe. And they would say like, oh, I didn't doubt you for a minute.
Always first he tries to clap
Anghel
louder.
would like not be able to meet Muninn's eye, and he would just be like, kind of nod at the floor, like acknowledging it, but then he would just kind of walk away, I guess.
And I propose that we deal further with the consequences next time when Ashen may be able to join us.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds.
All right. So, thoughts on today's episode?
I really didn't think that I would win. It was totally because of Illona's.
You did good on your own, to be fair.
Yeah, you did great. Yeah, hell yeah, you did great. Although, I do agree, like Illona's help was like so valuable, but you did good on your own.
I mean, the base rolls were but they always needed a boost. Anyway.
Yeah. I think in hindsight, Akesius probably regrets not having intervened sooner, I suppose.
Yeah, wow, I totally expected something crazy from that guy.
Well,
especially.
Also, there was another. You said there was another. Question mark that didn't do anything either.
Yeah. I mean, I did mention that Akesius wasn't the one controlling the ghosts.
Right. We still don't know who that is.
And probably won't for a while now. Being honest, like you've missed that opportunity. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Oh, that's fine. I'm curious, but it's not like I want to go face to face with this dude either. Like, it's fine.
Yeah.
By the way, that was the hint I was trying to drop last session, and you guys didn't notice that maybe you should go to the graveyard.
Oh.
Hindsight, whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the monks are being shot at, though.
Well, Muninn was
maybe someone else.
Muninn was in position to go to a graveyard potentially, but either way,
yeah.
Either way, I think you guys did great. It's honestly, I didn't expect this outcome. Like when I thought of this event happening, I was thinking either monastery and monks are safe, or the other extreme, everyone's dead and the monastery is destroyed. I wasn't expecting like something in the middle.
Because you expected Anghel to act, or someone to act immediately against the fire, I guess. Right?
Yeah, I expected you to like fight more against the fire rather than against each other.
Well.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I mean, I did also compel Muninn and Illona to act otherwise, so yeah.
Yeah. I will say, like, it has been really interesting to how do I put it? Like, it's a bit of a like, it's what Muninn did, for example, like, really wasn't expected, if you know what I mean. Like, if you look at the like events, you would expect like Arwen would run away and like or whatever, but like the fact that they turned, the fact that like this has caused so many like consequences, like the fact that Muninn turned on Good Eye, and then among other things too, like it's been interesting to like experience.
For sure. It was like twists and turns kind of with how we deal with all of this.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like Muninn, like Illona and Muninn, obviously, and like Illona and Muninn definitely shouldn't. Sorry, Illona and Anghel. Obviously, you and Ash can like do whatever you like, but like I feel like narratively speaking, Muninn shouldn't be let off the hook for this.
I feel like in terms of Illona, like I don't think she really cares. Maybe I'm wrong about this, but like about Good Eye too. Like I think she could forgive Muninn more easily.
I agree with
maybe.
I agree with Show&Tell. I think like my rationale for like when Illona knocked Muninn out, for instance, was that in Illona's mind, escape was the number one priority, and what Muninn was doing was like not only not escaping but actively endangering everyone else. So yeah, even if she didn't particularly care for Good Eye, and I'm certain that she doesn't, I imagine in Illona's mind, like, there's no telling where Muninn might stop, if that makes sense.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's obviously you need to care for Good Eye. Like even Anghel didn't really know Good Eye that well, but it's just that it's the killing. It's just
Yeah.
Yeah,
that you just can't get behind.
I said this last time, but I'll say it again. Maybe we get a bit desensitized to killing in like tabletop games in general because it happens so often, but killing is a big thing, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Either way, once again, I think you guys did a great job today. I'm curious, I guess, your opinions on the horse, maybe, on what they were doing this session.
The horse was brilliant. The horse was the main character, honestly. I thought it was hilarious that it was just shitting everywhere to like create an advantage.
Totally. I love that it winked though. It kind of gives you the sense that this is a much more horse. I don't know. I mean, maybe it was kind of obvious by now. I don't know though.
Still.
He's like, it knows full well what it's doing, and it also kind of knows how to communicate if it chooses. Like,
yeah,
in a way that humans would understand.
I wonder what its opinion is on the fact that Good Eye is dead now as well. But obviously, because it's a horse, I don't know if we'd ever actually know what it's thinking.
What? Also, always thirsty. Did he realize by now or anything?
Oh yeah, he cried.
I don't remember.
He cried.
Oh, he cried.
Oh, is Thirsty cried?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just that events were happening so fast that you didn't have time to process everything.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Because for Always Thirsty, he's actually like his good friend, right?
Yeah.
Companion. I don't know.
I'm surprised Always Thirsty doesn't hate Muninn.
I mean, he did give Muninn the stink eye.
Oh. Pun intended.
But looks good kill.
But to be fair, he was doing that mostly because Anghel was doing it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We'll see. Obviously, we will get into the reactions of like not just Always Thirsty and the horse potentially, but also like the monks and like anyone else who might be nearby. On that note.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Good job either way today. All of you, I think, did great. This was unironically a boss battle that I prepared for later, and I guess I'll have Hefes ready now to fight. I wasn't necessarily expecting you guys to fight him, like last week, I mean.
Oh, very cool.
Damn. It's funny how it turns out like that.
Does it count as a boss fight now, or does it not count?
I guess it does. Yeah, it would.
Like
count.
In terms of is something supposed to happen after boss fights?
No. You're thinking of milestones. No, not necessarily.
Okay.
I am debating it, I will say. If I decide that you guys have reached a milestone based on some things you guys don't know, I'll let you know, okay?
Sure.
Sorry for being vague.
No, it's all good.
Like, yeah, it's not like I needed to be. I was just wondering, like.
Sure, but I also do want to properly reward you, if that makes sense. Okay. I'll think about it some more. Otherwise, I'm trying to think anything else that happened this session. I'm disappointed that I didn't say so-and-so the child of so-and-so more often.
Yeah. I have something.
Maybe for this battle because that's the way he phrased it, like Hefus.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. Well, I
It was
definitely.
a nice touch.
I would have definitely said it more often if Hefes had won, because he would have been like backstage gaming Anghel, like, no, make that sculpture taller. No, make it like wider and all that.
Oh my god, that would have been funny. Not for Anghel, but that would have been entertaining.
By the way, I'm curious, Show&Tell, would Anghel have abided by his promise if Hefes had won?
No, because he does have his sense of whatever. I think. Even though he would have hated it.
Okay, interesting.
And made it very clear that he's hating it. Like ugh, making faces.
I find that kind of funny. Like, I almost wish it would have happened, because I think the centaurs would have replied to Anghel visibly disliking it by like saying, well, what's wrong with Acacius? Don't you know that Acacius did so and so? Basically preaching at you.
Okay. That would have been interesting. To hear what Acacius supposedly did. Or actually did. Whatever.
Shrug.
Like the reasons that they believe in him so much.
Guess we'll get into that maybe if you ever meet these people again. If, I suppose. Anything else that you guys might like to add before we go into our shoutouts?
I don't think so. Show&Tell, good job on almost killing the centaur.
But I felt so bad about it, though.
Yeah.
After they said we were... What are we supposed to do? And also, like, I would never have won without the ladle.
Yeah, I will say that the centaurs have been really chill. Like, do you know what I mean? Overall.
Totally.
Well, I mostly base them on how they are actually in like Greek myth, if that makes sense.
Yeah, they're chill.
I mean, they do have like conflicts with humans sometimes, but usually they just like to hang around, hunt, compose poetry, and like one of the teachers of Hercules was a centaur, for instance.
Yeah, I mean it's in the Disney movie.
Oh, right.
That's a satyr, actually.
I never saw the Disney movies, but anyway.
No,
Neither have I, actually.
it was a mistake. Oh, it's a satyr. I don't know how you say that.
Satyr, but yeah.
Satyr, yeah.
Funnily enough, do you guys know what satyrs are most well known in Greek mythology? Something that will never make it into a Disney movie?
What is that?
Oh no.
They are absurdly large genitals.
Of course they have. Good.
Yeah, basically because for the ancient Greeks thought smaller was better, and they wanted to depict the centaurs as barbaric.
Oh, really? That's interesting. That's like not something you would expect, I guess.
Definitely not something you'd see in a Disney movie. Either way.
It depends which one you download.
I guess. Sure. We'll save that for like the Patreon cut of this episode, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, trying to think if there was anything else that's worth bringing up. I don't have much to add that like I won't go into next episode, for instance. Like, for instance, what the monks will think, because obviously I'll tell you what the monks think next episode.
They better think good things. Okay.
Yeah. So do you guys have anything else before we go into our shoutouts?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so too.
All right. Then apparently we're going alphabetical. Then, dear viewers, thank you once again for watching and listening to us. Real brief, I'll just like show Ashen's thing on screen again to like check Ashen out. She already like did her shout out, but she's worth shouting out multiple times because she's awesome. And check her stuff out. Next, again, we're going alphabetical, so that means that Dely shall be the next person that I would ask to introduce themselves and what they're doing and talk about themselves. Could you please go ahead?
Yeah, of course. Hello, everyone. I'm Dely. I'm a Goblin VTuber on Twitch. A Dragon Curse, Fire-Kissed Goblin, son of a bitch. I recently had a 2.0 model debut, which was pretty sick. Made by yours truly. The artwork, so the new emotes in the character sheet was drawn by the lovely Stars. It's their at if I can what's the word? Shout it out is at Stars in My Coffee on Twitter. He is fantastic. I love him to pieces. And
is it written the way you said it? Because like some people say Stars with Z and all that.
It's written the way I said it. Yeah. So like, grammatically correct or like anyway.
Orthographically, sure.
Yeah. So yeah, and that one sec, there's a train going by.
Just to like briefly add while Dely is unable to speak, so to say, they did their model debut, their 2.0 model debut, not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before that. I imagine the VOD is still available. I can attest that their model looks absolutely lovely. Yeah. And also, I do like the slight rebrand. Are you back with us, Dely?
I am, yes. And you couldn't have put it better than... I couldn't have put it... Yeah, exactly. I could not have said that better myself. Yeah, I think the VOD would still be available. I'm debating actually on archiving it to YouTube, but I'm not sure.
Well, my opinion is that you should, because debut streams are always like something people like to look back on, if that makes sense.
Yeah, maybe I will do it then. Yeah, definitely.
It would be interesting, like if you ever do like a 3.0 model to like look back on the stream, but yeah, that's far in the future.
Yeah, definitely. I do have plans for not to drone on for too long, but I do have plans for what I'm going to do next. So yeah, I think you make a good point.
Interesting. We'll look forward to that, dear viewers. Do check Dely out on their link on screen and in the description that leads to all their other stuff. Anything else before we move on?
No, that's everything.
All right. Thank you, Dely. Next, the dice say that we should have Show&Tell talk about herself and what she's doing. Could you please go ahead, Show&Tell?
Yes. So I'm Show&Tell, and I have a Patreon on which I react to shows and anime, and you're very welcome to check it out.
That she does. Come to think of it, Show&Tell, this episode will air on like October 30th-ish. So do you have like any plans for November, I guess, that you'd like to talk about?
Plans? I mean, there's going to be a poll because I'm finishing Oshinoko. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think I'm finishing quite a few things, but I need to look at my schedule to be sure.
Well, dear viewers, that's your opportunity to potentially influence those polls. I'd highly recommend her reactions. Anything else, Show&Tell?
No.
All right. Thank you very, very much. Dear viewers, was your Dungeon Master, Game Master Teeironor. I do this series. It's a lot of fun. I also do another series that's currently on hiatus. Will probably still be on hiatus by the time you're seeing this episode. Almost certainly, actually. Probably also for the episode after that. But it should be back soonish. I'll either way let you know when and if it comes back. Well, I know it will, but when. Yeah, I'll let you know on my Twitter and Blue Sky, and probably in this shout-out section as well. Other than that, thank you once again, dear viewers, for watching and listening to us. We should be back next week, but again, if anything crops up, I'll let you all know on Twitter and on Blue Sky. Yeah, we will see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.